Hey guys, welcome back. So previously we talked about a big change come to the build. Well, today is a day. We have a big day of demo, right?
Yes.
So if you look right back through here, you see that entire gray area, that's the so-called roof. It's getting torn out today.
Yes.
So what are the details on that?
Okay, so a new dormer is coming, the third dormer. This is going to be the main entrance to the house, and it's also going to be where the stairs leading up to the loft are. This is going to allow for Ellie to have her own little play area space inside where we previously had planned for the stairs to go. So it's a good change, a necessary change,
yes.
And we need to either do it now or next spring. So
and then we'll have drywall up, be wood on the
Exactly.
inside, just it'll be
we need to
good now.
rip the Band-Aid off and just get it done. We've been debating when the right time to do this was, and in hindsight we wish we had done it back when we did the other two dormers before we put the roof on, but at that point we were in the mindset that we weren't sure whether or not we were going to make it through winter in the RV, and thinking that we might need to move in here when it was, you know, bare bones, just had like a wood stove and, you know, it was pretty much like closed in and whatnot.
But we pulled through winter without a problem,
Yes.
so let's get this thing banged out now. So I guess the first order of operation is go inside, pull the insulation out,
Yep.
brace that entire thing up, remove the roof, and then start cutting.
Yeah, it's a big project. We wanted to wait until this weekend to tackle it, not during the week, because the plan is to get this thing ripped out, framed up, and closed back in as quickly as possible. We don't want this to drag out.
No, so hopefully 2 to 3 days we closed up and no issues.
Yeah, so time to get to work.
Alrighty, let's go. Look at this mess. Demo time.
Okay, so step one is done. All the insulation and baffles are out. That's the easy part, right? Tearing everything down.
Wasn't bad. I'm a little itchy, but whatever, it's what it is. So, next thing we gotta do is we got to put a board across, screw it in, get some bracing, brace the entire thing up. We can do that step or pull the roof off first. It doesn't really matter. We're already in here, so let's get that started.
Okay.
Pull the roofing off, and then I'm gonna get a circle saw and a 10-pound hammer that I got. I got one
He's
now.
prepared this time, guys.
Got a 10-pound hammer, and we'll start bashing the OSB off the roof, all the roof sheathing, get that off.
Yeah.
Once all that stuff's off, and we start cutting and tearing it apart.
Yeah. The good thing is a lot of the time, a lot of those sheets of OSB have been reusable for us. You guys have actually seen us use them on animal shelters that we built. The most recent one that we built, we used it for. So.
And they're cheap too. I mean, let's be realistic. I got 2, 4, 6, 8. They're $8 each.
Yeah. So
Plus,
anything that comes off big enough, we can reuse. The rest is
talking $64 for it. It sucks. I get it, but it's what it is. It's a necessary change. Changes happen. Change orders come all the time when you're building stuff. You always be doing something and to make something better. So
I think
that's what we're doing.
I think for us, one of the things that's been tough is we're not living in like a regular house and seeing this build happen from afar. We've kind of had to like play the whole build by ear, and not knowing what winter was gonna be like here. We didn't know what our circumstances were gonna be, how cold it was gonna end up getting in there. So we needed to have this as a possibility to move into if.
And we want it right. We want it right too. We don't want to look back 20 years from now though and say, "I wish I would have done that." That's exactly what's going to happen if we move in here next year. Be like, "Oh, we should have done that." Well, let's nip in the butt and get it done.
Yes. All right. So bracing.
Let's get this out, and bracing goes on next.
Okay.
There you go, boss. Got him? Okay, release. You okay now? Woo! Alright, big country, let's go, Dad. You got this?
Everything's fine. Wouldn't expect any more from this. The situation's in line with every story that I heard of the burning bliss, and I wait, trying to appreciate, and I wait, trying to evaluate. Was it something that I did? Was it something that I couldn't quite handle right? An invitation to a thrill, a growing comfort that somehow can feel right. I wait, trying to appreciate, and I wait, wanting to accommodate.
So everything is supported, and now we're ready to head outside and get the metal roofing taken off.
Yes, we got a bunch of screws to take out. I got a 28-foot extension ladder to go up that roof and go up to the ridge and start unscrewing everything and pulling it all down.
Yep, back to the ridge you go. He has to do his ridge cap dance.
No, see,
that.
I'm not gonna get on and straddle the ridge. I'm gonna go up there and take the screws out of the ridge.
Oh, that's why you're so sad today.
Correct, but I got some for you to straddle tonight, though.
Josh seems to have forgotten that this is a family channel. You knew Josh wouldn't let you down with the weekly joke.
The weekly joke?
Yeah, the weekly joke. It was a small one, but a good one.
Alright guys, so that's it. We're gonna cut a massive hole over that way. It's all braced up on the inside. It's starting to get late, so we're gonna call it a night. But tomorrow morning, first thing, I'm gonna bring the circular saw out, start cutting up, and then I'm gonna throw some slop on the wall inside there, and have Aaron charge through it and see what happens. What?
I knew something was coming. I knew it.
So hopefully she'll bust through it without a problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, or maybe I could just spread some little icing on that. You know what I mean? You could just eat your
so
way
good.
through the wall.
That sounds good.
Okay. Speaking of eating, it's time for dinner.
Let's go eat.
All right, so we did it.
We cut a massive hole inside the house.
Yeah, this was definitely the biggest mistake that we have made during the build, not having done this back when we did the other two, because we obviously made work for ourselves.
Yeah, we installed stuff to rip out and then do something again, so.
Yeah, we were doing the best we could at the time with the situation that we were in, being in the camper and being uncertain. So
yep.
It is what it is. I'm glad that we just have gone ahead and gotten it started so that we can have it done, because it was definitely, I mean, it's a mess. Can you imagine living in there and doing this?
No, I mean, it's not really feasible doing it like that. You could do it, but you got to quarantine everything off, do
Right.
plastics, then you're worth the headache. Do it now, or in the camper, get it done before you do any more extra work. Because imagine we had drywall and wood on the walls, and
the dust going everywhere.
I'd tear it all out. I mean,
it'd be awful.
Yeah, we did it now, so it's what it is, and it's fine.
Yeah. So we got it started. We made good progress so far. And what's next?
I guess starting those 2x12s spread apart and make a beam going across to hold the roof up. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and take the all the bracing that's shoring up the roof right now. We'll pull that out after that beam's installed.
Yeah.
And then we got to figure out a design on what we're going to do.
Right. With the roof design, we're still kind of debating which way, if we should switch it up with the roof design or not. So there's still some planning that's going to go on in there. But all those 2x12s that you saw us cut down, those all get reused just as they did on the other two dormers that we built.
Yep. So, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. We've got some hay to go do.
Yes, we do.
So that is what we're up to next, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
All right, guys. We'll see you. Thank you.
See ya.
We're cutting a massive hole.
Yes.
Go. Explain.
Well, Josh loves Chuck very much, and he feels that Chuck needs a master bedroom of his own. So now we're going to be building Chuck. Okay.
Oh my
No?
God, no.
You're not going to profess your undying love for Chuck?
The dog?
Yes.
No.
You guys should see them. They take baths together at night and then they cuddle in bed.
I only have a bathtub.